The third step to turning your hobby into a side hustle is learn something new every single day. So with me, although I had been a video blogger for almost 3 years, I didn't really have any kind of professional or even semi-professional training making videos. It was just, all I knew was just how to make videos on my iPhone and edit them, right? So once I committed from moving from being an amateur to a professional or semi-professional, I knew I had to go out there and learn the space, learn my craft, right? Not just from the amateur point of view, but from the industry perspective. So the first resource I leveraged was YouTube, right? Like kind of like what you guys are doing right now. And I committed to watching at least one YouTube video every single day for 1 year straight on my particular space, right? So in this case, it was videography. So I subscribe to multiple channels out there, like Dave Dugdale, DSLR video, right? B&H photo video. I'm probably subscribed to like 20 different video channels, and I would watch minimum one video a day. So just think about that, right? Imagine one video is about 5 to 10 minutes, right? Let's say one video is 10 minutes. So I was watching 10 minutes minimum per day for 365 days straight. Imagine the amount of knowledge you attain after 1 year, right? So it gave me a great perspective where I was able to learn very, very, very quickly, and it was all free, right? So if you're out there and you have a particular hobby you want to turn into a side hustle, you have to go out there and educate yourself on what people out there in your space are doing and different methods and tactics they're using. Right? And all this is free, so there's no reason for you to make any type of excuse about, hey, you don't have access to the information. You can go out there and get everything free on YouTube. YouTube is a very underrated resource. The second resource I would say are learning sites, right? So I also ended up using sites like lynda.com. You can find other sites out there like Udacity, right? So you can go on sites and download courses or take online courses in your particular skill set that you're trying to turn into a side hustle. So with me, I got 2 courses off of lynda.com, and they basically covered videography, right? And they were great in the sense that they were the first time I learned videography where everything was compiled into something that was from point A to point Z in a particular strategic order, right? Because on YouTube, the issue with YouTube is that you're kind of putting together everything piecemeal, right? Everything's scattered, random. It's not really organized into something where somebody can just kind of learn very quickly. So the good thing about courses is that it lets you learn everything in a very organized manner that increases you retaining the information. So I highly recommend the courses on lynda.com and Udacity or whatever, right? So if you have a skill out there or passion you want to convert into a business, that's one where you can do that, right? So let's say you want to convert, maybe it's writing, copywriting, or web design, right? Or maybe making mobile applications or games, right? You can go out there and watch videos on YouTube. You can even subscribe to podcasts. You can take online courses, right? But learn something new every single day, because once again, you're going from being an amateur to a professional.